All right, go.
All right, YouTube, this is Mr. Mean coming at you this Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I've got Hobbs, Nasser, Josh, and Joanne, and we're going to do a little low fantasy gaming. Hobbs, introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. As you can see, we are back on the old low fantasy gaming with Mr. Mean and a fantastic tassel of people. I don't know if I have to say anything else. If you can see, I got my cat Maisie is warming my neck. So I think we're ready to go. Do you want everyone else to introduce
Nasser.
themselves? Yeah, there you go. Good.
Yeah, go Nasser.
Nasser here from the Mr. Mean Horde.
Josh. You're muted.
Hey guys, this is Josh from Angel Citadel. I hate push to talk sometimes, and I'm just happy to be here.
And then the ever lovely, cat ears and all, Joanne.
I'm Joanne, the angel of Angel Citadel, and part of Mean's army. Yay me!
Woohoo! We're a horde now. We're not an army.
Make up your damn mind, dude.
I'm old. I don't have to.
I will squirt you with my squirt bottle. I've got one around here somewhere.
Hey, normally I have to go to Mexico and pay for that kind of treatment. Alrighty, so Mr. Hobbs should have his side of the view up here. We are using Foundry VTT hosted by The Forge. And we are, like we said earlier, we're doing a little low fantasy gaming. When last we left our intrepid heroes, they had gone to a farm to investigate the food shortages that were infecting or not affecting the keep, the city. Sir Brayton had asked them to investigate because there was less and less food coming into the keep. And the players went and they found that several of the farms had been infested with spiders. And some of the villagers were acting very weird, and actually they were attacked on sight. I believe they managed to take care of most of the villagers, and upon reconnoitering the farmhouses, they came into contact with another one of those giant weird spiders. There was some mayhem that ensued. The barbarian got squishy on the spider, and I believe Mavius found some sort of book. I'm not sure if he's told the party about it or not. I think he did.
Oh, they probably would have saw me find it, right?
Right, yeah.
It's a pretty impressive looking piece.
Yeah, some say it looks like human skin, but well, who's judging? The tome. It's a very ancient tome. As you guys got back to the city or to the keep, and you reported to Sir Brayton, Mavius has spent a lot of time in his room reading that book, and throughout that time, it's been a couple of days. He's, feverishly reading that book. And in order to read the book, you notice that he has to cast a spell because the book is written in a very ancient language that nobody knows. And so, but he does have a spell that allows him to understand the language and the written text. And so he has been spending all of his energy. Let me see here. Let me get to the names. Lothar, you're pretty observant. You've noticed that he's actually lost a couple of pounds. His face is kind of drawn. He hasn't bathed in like a week. There's a smell coming from the room. You can see there's some food trays that are set outside the door, barely touched. And every so often a servant comes by and takes them away. And you guys have that same knight that has shown up before actually pops in while you guys are in the tavern, and he asks, for your services if you would mind talking with Sir Brayton again, and if so, if you could meet at the castle, at 12 bells, which is basically noon. It's probably roughly around 10 a.m. And again, Mavius is holed up in his room. Every time you go by and you listen on, you could just hear some strange mutterings. obviously like someone reading, but in a language you've never heard before. And it, quite frankly, if you stay and listen, your head starts to hurt after a couple of minutes of listening to whatever this babbling is that he's doing. So I don't know what Angie's doing or Rudigar are doing, but you guys are in the tavern, and you can do whatever it is you wish to do.
All right, I'm gonna grab Angie and Rudiger, and we're gonna go upstairs to Mavius's room and open the door and go inside and pick him up. Take the book from his hands, set it on the bed, leave it open to the page that he's on. Pick him bodily up and throw him into a tub.
So we're translating this to Angie picks him up and throws him.
Rudiger and I will be there for moral support.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So yeah, Angie just goes in there and lets Lothar take the book away, picks up Mavius, throws him over his shoulder, and walks to the bathing area and tosses him in, and then grabs a bucket of water and dumps it over his head. You stink.
What does Mavius do?
Well, he splutters it out and tries to wipe off his face, now covered in a few days stubble, which is unusual for Mavius. Is a neat freak. What's the meaning of this, my friends? It's only been a short time.
It's been like almost 2 weeks now.
You stink. You need to shave because you don't like the hairy face. So go and fill up the water again and dump it over his head. You need bath. And then we're going to go see Sir Brayton.
Oh, another job, is it? Well, very well then. And unless you're going to wash my back and be gone, I'll finish the rest.
I'll head downstairs and grab him some food, some fresh food that is fairly easily eaten on the way. That way, when he gets done cleaning up, we can just go.
Cool. Yeah, no problems there. I'm trying to see here. So yeah, it takes you a little while, maybe, to get cleaned up. I assume you shave and get pretty, as the old saying goes.
For sure.
And get handsome. Maybe a fresh change of clothes. I'm assuming you have at least another spare set of clothes.
Yeah, man. I'm sure. Especially with
robes.
all the gold that we've, acquired.
So much gold. Yeah, and no problem. You're able to get cleaned up and get squared away. And you make your way to the castle. The knight is left word with the guards to let you up, and so you make the climb and you get up there and you go into that same chamber waiting room where Sir Brayton had mentioned before. This time the little old man with the staff is not in there. No knights are in there. It's just you guys. There's some pastries on the table and some mulled wine chilled. Just waiting for you, so you guys can help yourselves to that if you so desire. And shortly thereafter, maybe you wait about a whopping 5 minutes. Sir Brayton comes in, and he's actually not in armor this time. He's actually in just a simple tunic and his house tabard. He does have his dagger at his hip, and he looks much more relaxed, and seems like he's gotten a good night's sleep. And he says, my friends, I'm so glad to see you. He says, thank you for your hard work at the farmer. We're getting some, some disturbing reports from one of the old mines to the southwest. And I dispatched 2 guards to go check it out, and I haven't heard back from them. So I was wondering if you would be up for a commission. Obviously, there is some coin involved, and know that you would be doing the keep a great service as well.
We can do that. May I suggest, just as a point of conversation, when they were having issues at the farm, you sent a couple of guards and they were killed. And when you have issues at the mines, you send a couple of guards, and I'm, as much as I would like to hope for their well-being, um, yeah, with all the issues with the spiders that we've had lately, and what appear to be some sort of um, demonic or some sort of supernatural issues, perhaps a couple of guards is insufficient.
I agree. These men were handpicked by me, and I thought they were more than capable of dealing, with some simple bandits that might have infested the mines. The mines are shut down; they haven't been used for quite some time. I know a couple of the farmers grow mushrooms there. That's quite a delicacy, and things like that. But it should have been just a simple go check in and report back, and unfortunately, that's not what it was. So I do agree with you. I did, when you brought back the other information you relayed to me about this Arachnea, I did turn it over to the sages and the keep's librarian, and they had very sparse information on her, but apparently she appears to have been a deity long ago, long out of worship, and she was not, as they tell me, a very nice god. He was worshipped for, basically, she her domains again apparently were slavery, seduction, and war, which put those three together and they don't make a very nice combination. And her avatar or her totem was a spider, and the keep has noticed a lot of spiders lately. It's made it to my ears, to the seneschal's ears, and to the king's ears. So if this is indeed the mechanizations of Arachne or a cult, which I'm assuming, judging by your last report, would not be far off, I would beg you and beseech you to quell it as best you can, and if you need additional resources, let me know. You have my resources at your disposal.
We will do so. Do you have a map to these mines?
I do not, because like I said, they've been out of use for a long time. The local farmers use it as to grow mushrooms and to use some as storage because it's cool and dry down there. And I'm told that there is some sort of underwater waterway as well. So, but
No,
I don't
not
really.
not a map of the mines, a map to the mines.
Oh yes, yes. He gives you he pulls out a map. Basically, the map is already on his table, and he pulls it out and he points to right there. So he points to the farms that you guys had went to, which were about an hour away, 30, 40 minutes away, and this is just a little further southwest, just outside of the farming area, where there's a low band of I dare call them mountains, but very large hills. A small mountain range, and that's where the mines are. So he said you should have no problem finding it. Just head to the mountain range that's southeast of here, and you'll have no. It's just past the farms. So you saw them when you went to the farm area. So you shouldn't have any problem. You won't get lost or anything. He can provide horses if you need horses.
That
Or
would
a
be
cart.
wonderful.
Yeah, or a cart if you'd rather take a cart. Whatever you need, you just ask him for.
I'll look at the rest of them, and I mean, obviously we'd like some horses, but do you want a cart too, or?
Maybe we find someone that's injured along the way. A cart would be useful.
That's a good idea, Rudiger.
Yeah. So four horses and a cart to follow, pulled by a draft mule, or is one of you going to ride the cart?
I'll ride the cart.
Excellent. Right, then I will have it waiting for you at the entrance to the keep. And he says, if there's no further questions, I'll bid you farewell.
For the moment, it sounds good.
All right, he turns around and he leaves.
The minute he's gone, Angie will go over and start stuffing all of the sweet treats and the rolls into her bag.
Excellent. No problem. Yeah, you're able to do that. I'm assuming you take a big old quaff of the mulled wine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, chug, chug, chug.
Yum.
No worries. All right, so is there anything you wish to do, or are you going to head out to the entrance of the keep and then make your way to the mines?
I think so.
I think
Right.
that's what we're going to do.
All right. I like it when it...
Actually, no. We're going to be smart this time. We're going to go and stock up on supplies and food for the horses, and then we'll plan to go in the morning with daylight, since you said we were meeting him at noon.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to camp out in spider-infested woods at night. That's not okay.
You know,
I've seen pictures of Australia, okay? Just saying.
You're taking all my fun away. You know, you realize that, right?
She's good at that.
I'm telling you, some people's children's.
Are we starting with full luck and reroll pools? And all
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Everything's back to normal. Actually, Mr. Mavius, I need you to make a luck. What is it? Luck. Constitution save.
Did I roll?
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
Should we be luck 13 or 12?
12.
Because we're third level. It's half your level, right?
Half your level round
Up, because aren't we 11 when we start?
round down.
Yeah.
No,
you started
right,
at
round
11. Up. You started at 11 at 1, so then you'd be 12, 13 at level 3.
That's what I thought, yeah. So
Yeah.
we should be luck
So
13. So I would have made that.
Yes.
Oop.
So why does it say you failed then?
Because I didn't change the luck yet. Yeah.
It's
That's
plus
slacker.
half your level round up. So
half your level.
Yeah, it's so we're
12.
third level, 1.5 round up is 2. 10 plus 2 is 12.
Yep. So yeah, you failed.
Oh,
so
we started at 10 when we're first level?
It's the luck score is 10 plus half your level round up.
Right.
Okay.
So level 1, it's a half for
11.
1. 12, it's 1.
Every
13,
even,
it's
it
1.5. Yeah, every
Yeah.
even one, it goes up 1.
All right, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, you're going to be down. Second here. You're going to be down 1 hit point.
Okay.
Just from like fatigue, because you haven't been sleeping. You've been reading that book, and everybody else. You notice that while he's in the cart, and he is holding the reins to the draft mule, which is keeping pace, because I'm assuming you guys aren't going at a breakneck pace.
No.
One of the cool things that Low Fantasy Gaming does is there are random encounter charts. I'm not using any for tonight, but it's one of the things. I know, Hobbs, you use it in your game, but it is for those that are viewing that haven't seen the game. It does have for the different terrain types, like for forest, desert, that kind of jungle. It has random terrain, random encounters, so that you could do it. But because we're so close to the keep and there are patrols, I don't think that's really an issue for tonight. So, and it's going to be pretty focused. We're going to dive into it pretty quick. What's that?
My cat
That's
just
funny.
walked by. That's why. You can just see its tail
Oh.
on the camera. I thought that was funny.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the big screen here. Let's get to these guys here. And I'm going to put you all on the map. Angie, I'm assuming you'll be riding in front?
Yep.
That's a pretty safe assumption. Lothar,
Put
probably.
Mia in front and Rothgar at the rear with Lothar and Mavis in the middle.
Okay.
I figure I'm riding next to the draft mule to try and help make sure that it stays where it's going if he's having trouble staying awake.
John, I can't see the map.
Yeah, it's because I haven't moved it yet. I'm getting you guys on the new map. So, patience, grasshopper. Alrighty. Give it a second, and it should populate for you guys. And you should see a nice kind of sparsely vegetated map with some roadways in it.
Nice.
No, nothing for me.
You might want to refresh. It should come up. I would like you guys, as long as you, let's see here, let me scroll out so I can, yeah, when you guys get to here, you see where I'm pinging on up.
Token vision.
Say what?
It says you do not have any token with vision.
Yours?
Okay.
You talking about you, Nasser?
Yeah, that's what it says here.
Someone just took his token. It disappeared. There it is.
I'm looking at your. Oh, that's why. Some reason you got vision turned off. There you go. Should come back now if you click on your token. You might have to click off and click back on.
So thing can't you find it.
You can't find your token?
Yeah, it's because it's all dark. So
hit F5 on your web browser. Refresh your page. Did you have vision? Does everybody else see their tokens?
Yes.
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 It's all Nasser's fault.
It is. What'd he do? What did he do? Oh, you're right here, Nasser, where I'm pinging on the map.
Okay, so
try and zoom out. Scroll down. Zoom out some.
You just moved your token.
Yeah, I just moved him out. It moves out to like the.
You moved him off the map.
Yeah.
So
if I move him back in the map, I can't see him.
What?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't right. Hold on. Some things magically changed here that I didn't change anything. That's weird. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, your vision got turned off again.
Oh no, it's not the vision off again.
Again.
Rudiger the blind.
There you go. Alright, now you should move him back on the map. You should be able to see.
Now I can see the map.
Okay, good. Alright. So like I said, when you guys get to where Mavius is, and again, Mavius, yours is goofy too. What's going on here? And it might have been when I imported everything over. Yeah, because like it says display name, it says never displayed. I didn't change that. Just double check everybody's to be on the safe side. Yep, hovered over. Yeah, yours is, that's so weird. So, little technical difficulty, everybody. Thank you for standing by. All right, stop at Mavius. Don't go past Mavius, please. everyone can, let's see here. It's not night because you guys ruined all my fun and said you're only going to move in the daylight.
It's terrible, isn't it?
It is. It's horrible. These first world problems. Actually, no, you're good to go. You guys can keep moving if you so desire. You can see there's like a little stream. It's a trickle of water runs through those two little hills right there, or you can go around them, going further south to the bottom of the map, and then come around. So, who is that? Is that Hobbs right there in the cart? Yeah, that's Hobbs.
Yeah.
Or that's
Looks like trouble.
Yes, you see. Dun dun dun. You obviously can see there to the east, or to the west, you see the mine with the cart, and you see what appears to be two dead guards of Sir Brayton. And you see two what look like peasants, farmer types, and then some sort of, Mavius, I will allow you is it Arcana? I always get the skills here messed up. I have too many games in my head. Where's your skills?
Oh, God. It is Arcane Lore.
Arcane Lore.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcane Lore to see if you can figure out what that creature is that is at the entrance of the caves. Ooh, I think that's a success, isn't it? Yes, it's a success. That appears to be, it's about almost 4 feet tall, has these leathery wings. It's very skinny and spindly. You would say it's a demon from the nether realms, but you recognize it to be an imp. And you did not get a critical success, right? You just got a success.
No great success. Just a success.
Yeah. You do know that from your readings and your studies, some of them possess magical abilities, some of them don't. They're all just nasty and foul, and they're usually summoned by, evil magic users. You would never, of course, summon one of these things, because in order to summon one, you have to strike a bargain, and it usually doesn't benefit you well. But you know that these things are foul and they are an abomination and all that fun stuff. So, what do you guys wish to do? It appears that they have not noticed you yet. Let me see. Maybe they do notice you. It would be. I need to make a perception check. Roll perception, come on. It's not rolling. Alright, fine. Ooh. Well. Do you see my rolls?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, this one right here is kind of. You guys are a little ways away. I mean, you're quite a ways away, actually. But he seems to grab. Yes, which one is this? This is the. He looks like he might be a blacksmith. He's wearing like an apron, and he has a hammer in one hand, and a hand axe, a hand hammer and a hand axe. You guys are how far away? 130 feet. So yeah, that's perceptible range. And of course, this one steps up, and then the imp looks as well and hisses. And unfortunately for us, that triggers combat. And we will pop that out. Everybody, you can roll your initiative. You guys are obviously quite a ways away, so
So how do we roll the initiative?
So if you go to the combat tracker, the second icon, the icon next to the chat window, it looks like a fist,
Yes.
and you click the D20 next to your name. I will roll the NPCs. All right, so everybody, Hobbs is going. Oh wait, how did we? Oh, we said we were going to do a highest to lowest, like normal.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like the bandit cultist goes first. We will begin. Let me click on this. Boom. Now you'll see I've installed a new mod. And what it allows is you'll see that the bandit there in the bottom lower left of the screen is now highlighted. And he is going to spend his action, or his 2 actions, to basically move. And what is it, 20 feet they move? 25 feet? What's the standard, Hobbs?
30, I would assume, for humans.
All right. Yeah. Oop. Wait a minute. He's going to move to there. That was both of his actions. Is someone pinging something in chat?
Nasser is having internet issues.
Oh.
We lost his camera, and he said the game is froze.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, he was
Camera is
having.
lost. Yeah.
Yeah, he was having issues earlier. All right, so that guy's taken his 2 actions, or he used both actions to do movement. Right? Am I right, Hobbs? Am I getting confused with another game?
What?
You get a movement action and an attack action, right?
Oh yeah. Just
okay.
Action and move. Yeah.
Right. So Angie, you are up. And you'll see that you are highlighted now with a nice gold circle. Still there, Angie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Finding my thingy.
And remember, you can do the click, to move, because you don't want to cut through the rock there. Is that Nasser back?
Not yet.
All right, I'm gonna move there and then just take a defensive formation.
Are you going to rage?
Yes, I am going to get rage.
All right. So
Right.
here's the nice thing. If you, I added a little something special to your character. So when Angie starts to rage, I couldn't resist.
Okay.
All right. So for everybody, when your turn is over, down at the bottom of the combat tracker, you see where it says in combat, and then there's an arrow that says next turn. I'm going to rely on you guys to end your turn. So Angie, if you click that little arrow to the right there, it should go to Redigar, and highlight him.
I don't think I see an end turn.
You guys don't?
I do either.
Really? On the combat tracker, you guys don't see it? Maybe only I can do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nope.
It was at the bottom.
Yeah. All right. So, Redigar, you're up.
The intern will still be on.
How far are these guys from us?
You have a ruler there on your thing, so.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think I can get to this guy.
No, you can't, because you can't cut through that rock. You see the.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is ready an action and just wait for him to get to us. Gonna move a bit forward. Move him a bit forward. And
Yeah, if you hold control and you click and drag, it should. There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. So.
Readying an action here. If he comes here, I'm gonna slash at him.
Okay, yeah, they're quite a ways away at this point, so they're like 130. All right, so Redigar, go ahead and click the arrow to the right if you're done, and then that should be Lothar's turn.
All right, and Lothar is going to take a quick 5-foot step. Maybe.
Hey, you did it.
I gotta let my cat out.
It's not taking him down.
What are you trying to do?
There we go.
Yeah.
It was just delayed. All right, and then he's going to take a pot shot at this guy because he has a longbow.
Ah.
Remind me next time to buy Angie a longbow.
Hey, Angie. Next time, remember to buy a longbow.
You know what?
No, I don't know what. Never met him. Is he a nice guy?
How
Remember,
about
you want to roll a 16? I believe you were shooting at that one that was closest, correct?
Yeah, the dude that's charging.
Yeah, AC 11. So I'm assuming that will hit.
So he takes 3 damage.
Takes 3 damage. And you rolled. Crap. Did you target him?
After the fact, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because, yeah, if you target him, if you remember to target them, it will put the damage on them.
That makes sense.
So. Alrighty. So he is wounded. Arrow sticking out of his lower abdomen. He doesn't seem happy. But he's still coming. Are you done, sir?
Yeah, I'm good.
Go ahead and hit the arrow right next to end combat. And that should make it the imp's turn. There we go. The imp, can you believe it? Only moves 20 feet. So, imp. Very much. It does all of his movement and he gets to there. And then this bandit, same thing. Let's see here.
Oh shit, that's a scary sound for being up next.
Oh, did it?
Boom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes a little. He moves to there. Hobbs, you're up, buddy.
I'm scared.
Go get him, Hobbs.
All right, so Mavius lets the cart move forward a little bit, stands up and casts a spell.
Ooh.
Oop, wrong button.
Let's get that. Who are you targeting?
I'm not targeting anybody.
Oh, you're casting it on you?
Yeah, man.
What are you casting?
I am casting a. I gotta reset this GDM to 1 here, and I will show you.
I think it'll even put it in the chat.
Arcane Agus.
And those of us that don't know all the spells by heart, what does that do? A hovering disk of force that phases in and out of existence as needed. The disc protects the caster like a normal shield, but does not require any hands. Nice. Excellent. And that was your DDM. So, and remember, for those following along at home, the DDM is the Deep and Dark Magic, I believe is what it stands for.
Dark and Dangerous.
Dark and Dangerous Magic. And you want to roll each time Mavius casts a spell, the DDM goes up by 1. So
So it's going to
and then
last
he has
for. Oh, sorry.
6 rounds.
6 hours.
6 hours. Nice. And the DDM die raises every time he casts the spell, but then after he casts his spell, he has to roll that a d20 and roll above whatever the DDM die is. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah, and if he rolls under, then he has to roll on this lovely chart when bad things can happen, such as his skin can turn purple, he can grow a beard full of tentacles, all kinds of weird things. He could be blind for a number of days or hours. All kinds of fun things can happen. I encourage spell casting.
Yeah, so Mavius stands as the cart moves forward and raises his thin arms, his new robes hanging off of his gaunt body, shouts out in an ununderstandable language, and a fracturing shield appears in front of him. You can kind of see black webs going across the shield, and then it sort of disappears.
And so basically what that does is it's a shield. It's basically equivalent to the shield spell, and it'll negate an attack, correct?
Well, it gives you a +1 to AC, so it works like a shield, which you can then choose to sunder against any attack, and it makes you impervious to unerring lash of pain, so magic missiles won't affect you.
Right, excellent. Super cool. So you are done?
Oh yeah, end turn. Now I see the end turn. It only shows up during your turn.
Right. So, and that's to keep people from pushing buttons and doing silly things. So this bandit is going to move a whopping 20 feet, and then, he cannot throw his axe that far. So he is going to move another 20 feet to there and end his turn. Angie, you are up.
Angie's going to step up and take a swing.
It just doesn't get old. So Angie takes a 5-foot step. And so wing, and you remember how to target him?
No.
Angie,
I found it.
Great hammer. So a 13 hits because they only have an AC of 11, and you did, oh my god, 14 points of damage. So yeah, make sure you target them first. You hit if you right click on them and hit the little.
Point it out to me because it's been a while since we played.
Yeah, no worries. So explain how your hammer comes down and obliterates this poor sod.
Yeah, she just kind of steps up, hefts her great hammer, and swings it straight down, right through the head, all the way down until it thumps in the ground with a loud thud.
Oh, and he
points at the other ones like, "You're next."
Oh my gosh, that's not nice. It's just it's just so
barbarian.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth with a hammer.
Yeah, so we will mark him as dead. If you see, so we have conditions in Foundry, and as you can see there in the upper left-hand corner, you see the little skull. And he is also marked because she targeted him, and it took all his hit points. It automatically marks him as dead. So you can go ahead and hit your next arrow for end your turn. And Redigar, you are up, sir. You there? Did we lose him?
He there.
All right.
He just muted. There you go.
Yeah, Rudiger moves next to Angie to block that area and readies an action. If one of them comes over, he's going to take a slash.
Nice. Excellent. So again, same thing. You can go ahead and end your turn. I didn't mean to close my combat counter.
All right, I'm going to move up and then take another shot.
Now, Hobbs, is there a penalty for blocking terrain or anything like that? And I
Like
thought,
cover or something like that. You could give
well, see,
something.
because Angie and Rudiger are standing in front of you, Lothar, they're kind of blocking your line of sight.
There isn't. They have to be in melee, but that doesn't apply to me anyway because I'm an advanced ranger.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You have abilities that set you apart
I'm cool and stuff.
and stuff. That's very very important.
The and stuff is really important.
It is, and it's a quid pro quo kind of situation. You know, you need to make sure you're aware of that. So, okay, you're targeting the imp. That's not very
I'm going
nice.
to target the imp.
You know, he's sweet and fluffy, and he's very nice
And needs to die.
and needs to die in that order.
How's that?
That's you suck. And did it? Did you targeted him? Did it take the damage away?
I think so. I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah, it did. You did 6 points.
I did.
Oh man, that sucks. My guy doesn't like that.
That sounds like a personal problem to me.
It does. It's very much a personal problem. I am not happy with you.
You'll get over it.
Yes, it's true. I will. It doesn't mean I have to enjoy it though. Alrighty, and if you are done, you may end your turn, and it will be the imp's turn, which of course he screams and howls in pain.
I'll just kind of stick my hand out and go.
I don't like you. I'm going to come eat you. So this imp is going to fly. So there, and end his turn, because he can't do anything else. This bandit is going to run. Oops. Brandishing his hammer.
So he could charge from that distance if you wanted him to. They just get advantage on their attacks against him.
What charge gives him? What, 60 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Would that be enough? No, he'd still be. Oh yeah, he would. Well, the imp can fly. So let me back it up here since we're gonna retcon it and go back to the imp since I can go an extra 20. I went 40, so I can go to there.
Does that activate my attack on it?
No, because he's flying above you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he's going to come down right there, and he's going to try to attack you. Because I'm a cheating whore.
Yes, please come close enough to Angie's hammer. This will be great.
Oh, click the right thing, John. Here we go. Ooh, does a 15 hit you, Rudiger?
I don't
Tracy.
think so. No, 15 does not hit. Misses it.
Bogus. Oh, he gets a claw and a bite. Well, isn't he special? I bet a 19 hits though.
Yeah.
It's not a natural though, so unfortunately. So you take 2 points of bite damage. Ooh. Okay. All right. Yeah, and you can see. I mean, it just like kind of catches you on the forearm, and just nips you. Yeah, that was not good.
Hold him there, Rudiger. I'm gonna smash him in the face here in a minute.
Oh, and Hobbs, didn't you say I get advantage?
No, they get advantage attacking you.
Because I moved so far.
Yeah.
And he's
You might get
gonna-
like a +2 or something though.
That
Yeah.
sounds vaguely familiar. Now, Rudiger, since you said you were holding your action, this guy has entered your range, so I will allow you to smack at him, and you get advantage on it.
Sick him,
So
Rudiger.
how do I target this guy?
So you're going to you can right click on him and hit the little bullseye icon, or on the upper left hand corner of your screen there you'll see a bullseye icon, and you can select the target,
Okay.
whichever one you want to do. And you'll know whatever your color is. I think your color is blue. In the bottom left hand corner where it says players,
Yeah.
your color is blue. It looks like. So it'll put a blue dot in the upper left-hand corner of that token when you successfully target him. See, you got it. So now he's targeted. So now you can roll your attack
With it.
with advantage,
All right.
because that's obviously a failure. And that appears to be a. Well, yeah, that's
18.
no, an 18 is a hit.
Nice
That's
with
it. I
14
rolled a
damage.
Say
I
again,
also rolled
Nazar?
12, and I have exploding dice because signature weapon, so I roll another 12.
It doesn't matter, dude. He has like 8 hit points. You have literally cleaved this guy in twain.
Way to go, Rudiger.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal there. You smoked him. Yeah, he's dead. He is beyond dead. He is hating life. Let me see here. I can do this, and I can go dead. Oh, that's the best. It makes me happy. Yeah, that was painful at best. All right. If that ends your turn, you may hit the next actor or the arrow. It should jump to the next. Should go to Lothar, I believe. Did you hit it?
No, it was a reaction. It wasn't my turn.
Oh, that's right. It was a reaction, and now he's dead. He's dead, so he doesn't get a turn. So, Mr. Hobbs,
How do I target this guy?
the imp,
Yeah.
you can on the upper left-hand corner there. You see the little bullseye icon
Oh, okay.
underneath the forge symbol. Yeah, you can click that.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm on my I'll stand up on the bench of
Yep.
the cart so I can shoot over top of Lothar at an angle at him with my crossbow.
You sure you don't want to cast another spell?
I'm sure of it.
Oh, come
Not
on,
yet.
man! You're a magic user. That's what you do. Ooh. And I believe. So, what's your total? A 20?
Yeah, 20 to hit. I did 10 points of damage.
Wow. Jeez, dude, that's not nice. You hit definitely, and 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. That's your mean. These guys just wanted to have some tea and crumpets. Jeez. Now I'm unfortunately getting my rule systems confused. When you go down to, is there damage at half? Does something happen when you go to like half hit points? Or am I thinking of a different game?
Yeah, you're staggered.
You're staggered. That's right.
Certain things can do certain things when they're staggered, or opponents can do certain things when you're staggered. It all depends. It's just like I don't know what the word is, a status or whatever.
Yeah. I don't have. We're gonna use.
Oh, I could end my turn though.
Yeah, I'm trying to. They don't have staggered in here, unfortunately. Raging silence, targeted, stunned might be the. I don't think that's what we want.
It's not going to matter.
No.
I hit him with a 19 and did damage of
Damage of what?
13.
13.
Oh, that's not nice. You hit my imp.
That's the only thing still standing that's not friend.
You know, how do you know he could be a friend? You're just, you guys are so racist. I mean, just, because these guys have like third or fourth, arms growing out of their back and stuff. Doesn't make them bad people.
No, but the guards' corpses lying everywhere make them bad people.
Yes, that kind of does. Though, I guess. Well, considering he only had 2 hit points left, it is quite convincing that you have slaughtered him. And we'd be dead.
Ooh, yeah. See, I like the big X way better. The big.
Yeah, I do too. If you do it, let's do it for those two. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I like that much better. All right. Well, that ends combat as far as you can see. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Bear with me. There we go. Now we can end combat. Boop. Yes. What do you guys wish to do? I mean, that was what, 2 rounds? 2.5 rounds?
Yeah, two rounds and 1.
Yeah. So, Angie, my gosh, you hit like a freight train. And then Rudigar with that, whenever he maxes out his damage die, he gets to roll again. Brutal. I love it. So yeah, these guys are obviously peasants as you check the remains. No goodies on them. You do notice that it's kind of creepy, but you see a couple of spiders, small spiders, the size of a silver dollar, kind of leave the corpses as they fall and just disappear into the undergrowth. And the imp turns to like this viscous green goo, and just kind of like it starts smoldering, like it's almost like an acid. It burns the ground and it smells very foul.
Angie will promptly wipe her hammer off on the peasant's clothes to make sure that nothing damages her baby.
Yeah, it's not an acid per se, but it's nasty, is the bottom line. Yeah. And then they're in front of you, about 100 feet away. Not quite 100 feet away, I think. Is it 100 feet away? Let's see. It is 110 feet, roughly. You see the entrance to the cave. You see some rough tracks with an ore cart that looks like it hasn't moved in quite a long time. And you do finally notice, as you move forward, there's the third guard's body right here. And they look like they've been pilfered. There's nothing on them except the leather armor they're wearing.
Okay, Angie will take and move all 3 bodies into a pile, figuring after they deal with whatever's going on in the mine, we'll load them up into the cart and take them back for proper burial.
Excellent. That's a very excellent idea.
Pluck the cart forward.
Yeah.
Lothar's going to take a look at the cultist bodies and see if there's anything
Go ahead and
worth anything or telling, like a note or something.
Go ahead and give me well, they don't have search per se.
Detection.
Yeah, detection. Give me a detection. Ooh, I think, is that a success?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it says it right there. Duh. Awesome. You don't find any money on them, but they all have this. It's a rough, like a piece of twine or hemp cable or cord, and it's like a piece of looks like not very well cured leather with the stamp of this, for lack of a better description, it looks like some sort of stylized spider has been burned into the leather.
I'm gonna point. I'll point this out to everybody.
And as you, that was not a critical though, was it?
Not yet. No. It needed to be an 8.
Mavius, you recognize the symbol.
Interesting. I may have seen this before. Symbology of Arachne, I believe.
Yes, very much so. It is all over that book in various pages and various different like pictographs and images within the book.
It's possible she was merely misunderstood. The cultists were only doing what they thought was necessary. Perhaps we should head on into this cave and deal with whatever it is Lord Brayton wishes done again.
Spiders again. I don't like it.
Alrighty, so what we do is now we move to the next scene. As you go inside the cave, we will
With torch.
Where's the... So you go inside the cave, and I'm going to put you all on the map. You find, as you go a little further in the cave and you start going down further, you're able to find a little boat.
I don't have vision this time.
Hold on.
I have all vision now.
Yeah.
I don't have vision as well. I'm good.
No, we can see the whole map. You don't have any walls or anything.
Right. No, there's no walls on this one. It's okay. I would have had to have done a whole bunch of stuff to the map and stuff, and I just wasn't into it. Well, these are my own maps that I imported in.
Yeah.
But I could right here. This is the door. So technically, you guys can see the whole map.
Yeah, all the enemies, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had token vision set on and everything. Okay. Well, I mean, you guys are experienced role players. I expect you to play it appropriately. But you go further down into the mine, and it seems to go down, and then you find a small quay with a waterway, and then you take this boat, and then you're able to moor up right there, and you come in and see what you see. So. You guys, we're not in combat, so you can move, and there is a door right here.
I think we should go down this way.
Yeah, there's nothing up over there.
Just kidding.
You could go down that way, and in which case it'll amazingly enough lead you out over here.
So is it dark down here, or are these burning?
They are burning light. There is light. Everybody can see, which is why. But I did something. It's my fault. It's not Foundry's fault. Mm-hmm. I put the lines in, but it should have blocked your line of sight. But obviously, I didn't do it right.
What are these? Are these statues?
Yes.
Well, this is something Mavius would be interested in. He holds his...
You can make a roll if you'd like.
What kind of roll do you want me to make?
Your
protection or arcane lore or what?
Arcane lore.
Made it.
Nice. These are effigies of a sea god that has long since fallen into disuse. There are rumors, because you've done your history and your check, that this whole area used to be underwater at one time, but now obviously they're not.
Interesting how let the others know that it seems like we've stumbled upon the sanctum of a sea god long since forgotten. I believe his name was Mael. Beware his anger, he says, kicking at the statue.
Yeah. You kicked the statue. That's not nice.
He was checking the sturdiness of the statue.
Are these barrels and stuff all around?
Yeah, they're pretty dilapidated, though.
Okay.
Oops. I'm just trying to see if I can quickly draw the wall in and see if it makes a difference.
It's the walls are there, but it's still creating like a weird, like it's just we can still see past it. Like I can still see in there. Like I got the GM view. My token has GM view, not my player view, is what I would guess.
Yeah. So let's see there. Go to there. Go back to there.
See, I can even like open the door if I want to.
Yeah, I didn't lock the doors. They are unlocked. But now let me see if I click on your token. Yep, there we go. So see, the walls didn't take, because if you click on your token, well, you guys should see a shadow now. You should be able to see past this area.
I can see the shadow, but I can see, if you look down the bottom of the shadow, you can see whatever those creatures are or whatever in the lower left-hand corner there.
Right, and what happened there is because you guys were on the map and you had full total view of the map before I added the wall. That's all. So, but like when I click the door, now you guys can see in. So,
is the wood going across to the different areas? Is that also dilapidated and long, like not in good shape?
You could try to walk across it and see what happens.
Well, what's it look like? That's what I'm asking.
It looks pretty shitty.
Oh, yeah, well, let's not do that then.
Yeah. You can all make a perception check. I gotta go with my...
A detection check, you mean?
Yes, I'm sorry. I always get the terms.
I rolled perception and I got a 4. So.
A lot of great successes there.
A lot of successes and a lot of great successes, yeah.
That's awesome.
Awesome sauce. You aside from the kind of brackish water smell and the smell of rotting wood from all this wood stuff that's in here, some of the barrels and crates look serviceable, like this, because you were told this was used as a storage area for the farmers and stuff. But there's also, you hear some chanting coming from the west there, straight in front of you, basically somewhere over this way, somewhere out that way.
I'm going to take a second and walk over to that little table over there.
Uh-huh.
And see what's over there.
It's some parchment, and it looks like tallies of like grain, fruits and vegetables, and like, for lack of a better word, invoices. The fantasy equivalent of invoices. We are not in combat yet, so you can just freely move your tokens. You don't have to.
So you said that the boxes and the barrels and stuff like that are dilapidated and
some of them are, and some of them look serviceable. Like these barrels that are stacked up over here, they appear to be serviceable. These crates appear to be relatively new. These crates look like they're old, and a lot of the planks are very dry rotted and don't look too good. Some of them look newer than others. I would assume that you're smart enough, because none of you are blithering idiots. So you're smart enough to walk on the newer of the planks.
Yeah, I'm just... So the invoices, they look like they match up to the newer
Yes.
newer looking
And they-
things.
Yeah, they look pretty legit,
Okay. So somebody's actually taking shipping and keeping track of it here.
Yeah, or they were.
Or yeah.
You, if you're able to read, I don't know if you can or you can't. Or Mavius could tell you, because we all know he knows how to read. The dates are about a month old. One of the papers has a date that's about a month ago, which is about right when all this shit hit the fan, so to speak. So it seems to make sense.
So perhaps, friends, we had some bandits here that were working out of this mine, and something more sinister took over.
The spiders got to them, I guess.
Mavius is over checking out these other statues, making sure they're the same thing as the other ones were. Calls over. Bandits must be much worse than this cult. Bandits a plague. A plague on society. All
Are
right.
we going to sell stuff soon?
I
What
thought
was
you had
that?
some chanting through that door, right, Angie? Lead the way. Lead the way, man.
Well, I wanted to make sure you had time with your stone before we went and go kill stuff, because I didn't want to interrupt your time with your statues of men.
Well endowed, men.
Well endowed. Yes. Oh. All right. So, and on the fly, while you guys were talking, I added doors. How awesome is that?
Lovely. Angie's going to open the door and peek in.
This door right here?
Yeah.
Yep. You've seen these before. They were in the farmhouse. They were those mutated farmers that looked like they were like half men, half spiders.
Okay.
And as soon as you open the door, they turn around and they have the head of a man, but instead of where there would normally be 2 eyes, there's like 4 or 5, and instead of having a lower jaw, you can see that their jaw is kind of fallen off, and it's like mandibles, like spider mandibles, and they've got these weird, like looking like spike-like things coming out of their back. Their clothes are tattered. One of them has like a normal arm. He's holding a hand axe, and he comes lumbering forward, and he looks slightly crazy.
The minute Angie sees him, she closes the door and looks at her group. We got more spider peoples.
Then let's get ready for them.
You enjoy that way too much.
I do. And then, where's Mavius? There he is.
Yeah, Angie will step back and ready her hammer and say, "Okay, come play with me."
Play with me, warriors. Alright, let me get this ready. Boop. Alright, guys are... I'm gonna roll for the bad guys. There's only 2 of them. And then you guys are all rolling your initiatives. Angie, did you roll a 4?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I know.
Can
I really
you...
want to smash.
Can you, Hobbs, in Low Fantasy Gaming, can you spend a luck to re-roll?
No, but you can spend a reroll pool, but I don't know if you can
reroll
for initiative.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't have my book handy.
I don't think you can, but I could be wrong.
Well, let's go with no, since that seems to be the general consensus. Just to make poor Angie wait. All right, so you said you closed the door again?
Yeah, I figure, I open the door, I look, and then I close the door and tell them that there's spider people behind the door.
All right, well, Lothar, you get to go first, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna climb up on top of the
Crates?
You said those two in front of us were old crates, though, right?
No, these are good crates. These are old crates.
Okay, so then I'm going to climb on top of the good crates and ready my longbow and wait.
The alignment of these crates is well known to us. Some are good, some are bad.
Some are bad. Everybody knows to beware of the evil crates.
Correct.
They're lawful sturdy.
They're lawful dirty. That's right.
Sturdy.
Lawful sturdy. Excellent. Alrighty, if that ends your turn, go ahead and hit the end combat.
As long as we don't find a gazebo.
Well, it's game over if you find a gazebo. Redigar, you're up, sir.
The barrels in front of me over there, like
Mhm.
this area. Yeah. Are they empty, or was there any of them that are empty?
No, they've all got decaying matter and or foodstuffs in them that is starting to go bad because it's been down here for a month. And some of them,
Yeah, sorry. The
they're
barrels.
heavy. You're not going to pick them up and chuck them. Let me put it that way. Yeah.
Could roll them though, probably.
Yeah, but you have to move the chocks on either. They've got it set up to where I mean, he could. They're unfortunately we can't physically move them on the map because they're part of the map.
Are they like tied up with a rope?
They're immovable at this point. Let's leave it at that.
So if I cut the rope, will they move or roll?
They're chucks, he said. So like there'd be chucks underneath holding them, right?
Yeah.
They're like mounted in a rack or something almost.
Yeah, exactly. And they're very heavy. So.
So I'm going to move to the side here and ready.
Just move. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The door's closed. Are you going to open the door or?
I'm just going to move to the side and stealth here. Like whoever comes out, try not to let him see me.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Well, the door's closed, so they don't know what you're doing right now. I mean, they'll get perception checks or detection checks at best.
Do I roll stealth or anything?
No. There's no reason to.
Okay.
But the door's closed. They can't see you, so there's no need to roll stealth. You just go to the door. Angie she clearly stated she closed the door. And it's not their turn. Yeah, it's not their turn, so they haven't moved, and nor have they opened the door. So you're good. Are you doing anything else, or is that it?
No, that's it.
All right, Mr. Bandit. There you go. So he's going to go all the way to there. Oops. And he's just going to move up to there. Boop. And he'll open the door. That's all he does. Hobbs. Although I don't know why it changed to Hobbs. It should have had your Mavius name. It says Mavius on the...
Yeah, I don't think I ever changed. I think I probably have to change something. I'll use these things for cover here.
And your spell is still up, correct?
Yep.
Yeah,
using these
6 hours.
Yeah.
As cover?
Yeah, using the crates for cover, and I will fire my crossbow bolt at this dude.
Okay.
Ooh, a miss.
Oh, you're lucky it wasn't a 1. I was going to be mean and break your string.
I wouldn't blame you for that.
That's right. So go ahead and end your turn if you're done.
I would have. It's just a friendly hello, I mean, stop being
Just
so
a friendly hello. So he's going to go to there. And he's going to attempt... Who's that? That is...
Yeah,
Angie?
that's me. That's me. I'm the guy on the side.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
No, that's Angie.
That's Angie. I just pinged Angie. Yeah.
Did he pass by me?
I think he... Yeah, he probably would have been a little bit in range. You can make a hit. So what I'll do is I'll move him to here, and you can make a swing. If you miss, he's going to keep going to Angie.
All right.
So there is
Yeah,
actually, if you care, there is actually a thing in here called intercept.
Yes.
So, but you have to make a check, I think, to be successful. But I think you're just
Yeah.
saying he's just like an attack of opportunity or something, right?
Right. Well, the intercept, I think he has to make a. Is it a dex check?
There's a check that you have to make, yeah, but I don't know. But that
I
would
don't
be
have
like
the book.
stopping him from continuing to go on if that's what he wanted
Right.
to do.
Yeah. If I would say if he's trying to run through the door, which he did, and Rudigar said he had readied an action and was going to attack anything that comes through the door, if he hits, the guy would stop. If he misses, if he swings and he misses, the guy would keep going towards Angie. So go ahead and make.
Do I get an advantage on it because he didn't know I was there? He was focused on
Yes.
her.
Yes.
All right.
Well, he charged, so that gives you advantage right there.
All right. So,
I like how it puts the image in the chat there.
is he targeted?
I don't see your color there in his upper right-hand corner. You can right-click on him and then hit the little bullseye icon.
No, we can't
Sorry.
right-click him. You'd have to go up to the top left and click.
Oh,
the
that's right.
bullseye.
You guys have. Yeah, you guys have to click the bullseye in the upper. There you go. Now you're targeting him,
All right.
or somebody is.
I think that's.
And then can I roll again to see if I?
Yeah, because you're trying to get a crit.
Take the first one.
Yeah. So you do 8 points of Jesus Christ. So you just literally you swing out. This guy doesn't even know it's coming, and you take his head clean off. Just literally the head. You hit him so clean that his body kept moving forward, and his body actually goes another 5 feet, but his head stays here, and the body's just twitching. And of course, you see actually all of you see, and where the blood pools out of his body, you see spiders come out of it. These viscous, yellowish, creepy-looking spiders, about the size of a quarter, just comes spilling out of its body. I need everybody to make a Constitution save. That is not natural. That's nasty.
Luck Constitution is what you want, or you just want a Constitution check?
Luck Constitution, please. Whoever rolled the 4, Angie, you are the boss. You're like, meh, I've seen worse. Ooh, Rudiger. Mavius, I think, is that okay for you?
Yeah, I made it.
That's a
12,
success,
12.
yeah. Yeah, nice.
You can use a reroll pool for that, Rudiger, if you want.
Yeah, that would be a good. You probably want to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably use that. Yeah.
So remember to reduce your.
Yeah, it's on 2 right now,
Okay.
and I will re-roll that again. Let's see.
What about?
Nah, it's not gonna work for me.
Oh jeez. Lothar.
It's
What
not
did you
rolling.
make a roll?
Hang on. My luck thing is not working here. Hang on.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. About the only option you have is to refresh the web page. Oh, there it goes. Look at you, like a boss.
So what I did was I had the character sheet popped out. I popped it back into the thing and did it, and
it worked. Yeah.
It worked. So there's some kind of programming issue there.
Well, there's a module I have that allows you to pop your character sheet out of the web page, and so yeah, it sounds like it was just hanged up or whatever. Rudigar, my friend, I need you to roll a d4. Oh, you are stunned for the next 4 rounds as you just start heaving your guts. That's not natural. You've never seen anything like that. That is just beyond scary. So where are you? You are right here. So I'm going to go there. And let me scroll up. Because what I can do is you are stunned. Come on, catch up to me. Stunned. Where's stunned? Silenced. Slowed. Stunned. There we go. Alrighty, so I believe that was my guy's turn. Rudiger chopped his head off. Angie, you finally get to go. There is a oozing corpse that is twitching at your feet. The other guy is right here. I believe you can see him. And he looks much the same as the other guy. He's got like a third arm growing out of his back. And not much of a face. It's more of like a spidery face. And you can hear you can see his what you would call a mouth, but it's more like a spider's mouth, trying to and you can hear some weird sounds coming out, like it's trying to talk, but it has no larynx or anything to do it, it's looking quite nasty.
Angie's gonna step up, take a 5-foot step up, and swing.
Which is what Angie does. Ooh, that unfortunately is a miss. That's a total of 9, right?
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah, I'm sad, Angie. Yeah, they have an AC of 11, and they have a whopping hit points they have. Actually, I'm sorry, these are mutated, so they have a little bit more. There we go. Much better. Alrighty. So if that ends your turn, go ahead and click the little arrow as you miss. Alright, Lothar.
Alright, Lothar's going to put an arrow into this guy.
Oh gosh. Because that's what you do.
Yes, sir.
Not with that roll.
Not with that roll.
So that arrow goes flying off, twang, clatters across the concrete. Rudiger, this is turn 1. You can make a willpower save, a luck willpower save. You need to roll really low.
Luck willpower.
All he rolls is 18s.
Man, if we were playing D&D, you'd be smoking. Or Pathfinder. You're still kind of stunned, retching your guts out and not feeling good. Go ahead and end your turn.
So he's out.
Yeah. Oh, now. Ooh, Angie. I believe that's a solid hit for 6 points of damage.
Yep.
And they don't, unfortunately, I believe they don't get 2 attacks. No.
Nope.
Angie's Joanne's
but I missed.
Nope, just one.
I
don't know if they get 2 attacks or not, but they're not getting 2 attacks this time.
Yeah. I missed the critical by 1. If I'd rolled a 19, it would have been a critical. Damn it. Alright, he's done. Hobbs. Well, I'm sorry, Mabius.
Mabius is quite sure Angie has this in hand, but just in case, he'll run over here.
You could always cast a spell. Don't you have some neat...
Oh, yeah. See if there's something I can do to slap Rudiger out of his torpor.
You can make a is it medicine? What is it?
I don't know.
Do you have medicine?
I don't know if there is a medicine.
Yeah, apothecary, and you don't have it.
So I be trained in it. Can I do it without having the skill?
I believe you can. I think it's just at a penalty.
There's no penalty. You just don't get the +1.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, buddy, a great success.
Can you get a great success if you're not trained, though?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can. Okay.
Yeah. You just can't use your reroll pool and you don't get a +1. But it may be something you have to be trained in as well. That's up to you. If you have no training in it, maybe you can't. It's up to you.
You're a learned man, though, so I would say you probably know the basics. You've read enough. You're able to slap the shit out of Rudigar and get him out of his torpor.
Nothing better to make someone out. Oh, psh, Rudigar, psh, come on, shake it off.
Hey, this is highly technical medical procedure here.
Rub some dirt on it. Get back in there.
Remember, this is abuse. This is discipline. If you were looking at my screen. All right, you may end your turn. And Angie, well, it's the dead barbarian.
The barbarian's not dead.
I was speaking in future tense. I'm sorry. I was getting excited. All right, you may go, my dear.
How's that?
That's... Damn you. And I think... Yep. I hate you. I don't like you. You're not a nice person. As you just literally bring your hammer down and you just hear this thickening and your hammer just crunches it. And it is
barbarian
dead. Let me see here. I'm gonna leave the actually, we'll just close it. It's fine. We go in combat. Yes. And your hammer bodies where they hit the floor. Alrighty, what are you guys doing?
What else have I played? That's probably it, right?
Yeah, so
Rudiger will look at Mavius and say, I'm used to killing men, not spiders, but thank you for snapping me out of it.
Oh, think nothing of it. Anytime I get the chance to snap you out of something with the back of my hand, Rudiger, I'll be on it.
And again, when this body falls to the ground, actually, it's behind the door, so the only one that can really see it is Lothar and Angie. Go ahead and give me luck constitution saves, as again, the spider is crawling out of this viscous ooze of its crushed and deformed head that Angie's hammer completely destroyed. It's not natural, and the smell. Angie, that's not good. Lothar, that's not good.
Reroll?
Sure, spend them. I love it when you guys blow through your resources.
Yeah, I'll use a reroll as well.
This luck count again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you didn't have to make it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you couldn't see it. It was only.
That's for me. Na 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 na.
And Lothar, failure. Dude. Yeah.
Alright, you know what? I'll retch. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I assume Mavius can go over there and apply the same.
I can't wait.
the same. The
Mavius
same.
MD.
These are the stories of Mavius. Dun, 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 dun. I just hear the house music playing in the background. So yeah, you guys take a couple rounds to get Lothar back. You chuck out everything out of your guts. It's actually literally quite disgusting as this ooze just kind of comes out of this thing, and these spiders kind of scatter into the darkness. And they're not normal looking spiders either. That's the creepy part. But yeah, so you guys are there at the door. You can hear the chanting, somewhere further. Obviously it's coming from somewhere in this area. What do you wish to do?
Come along.
All right. Well, we're out of combat, so you can move until you get to this door right here. So you guys can just move up.
See what these indigents were doing down here.
Excellent. So, Angie, are you going to open the door?
Angie opens the door.
Angie opens the
Peeks
door.
in.
Ta ta ta! Amazingly enough, you see another door straight ahead, and these triangles here are like pillars, and like there's 2 rooms on either side, nothing in them that you can see. Stop right there.
Yeah, I'll get a little bit ahead, and then I'll wait for the rest of them to catch up.
Unfortunately, you see that as it drops down from the ceiling, and it makes an attack on you. Ooh, does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
5 points.
Rudiger, use a rescue attempt.
Oh, that's damn.
Since I'm there.
You have to explain how you're going to do that, because you are like 20
I was
plus feet away.
behind her, and I saw that thing drop. Is it possible that I would run and slide and push her away before it lands on the ground? Because I saw.
Make a perception roll. Well, actually, no, you don't have to do that. You guys, you're using an exploit, right?
Yeah.
To use the proper term there, Hobbs.
Yeah, rescue exploit.
A rescue exploit.
Usually a dex check.
Yep.
You have to be within
Just
30 feet. Dex check, straight dex check.
Are you within 30 feet?
Let me
You
check.
are 25.
So I guess I will do a regular dex check.
Yeah, make a dex check.
Success.
Ah, damn you.
Now it's a luck test. Now you need a luck if modified by whatever you want, if anything, Mr. Mean.
No, just straight up luck. I mean, unless there's something applicable, which I don't think there is.
Strength, dex, whatever.
Oh, I would say in this case, dex, yeah, because you're trying to be faster than the spider. And it's another one of those giant, freaky-looking spiders. You fought them in the past.
Oh!
Look at you, you son of a biscuit. I think this game needs, like Conan or Mutant Chronicles, it needs dark symmetry points or doom that I can spend to negate your stuff. But,
Oh, you're doing the right thing. You just burn all the luck away.
That's true. It was a greater success. Look at that. And you hadn't used any luck yet, correct?
Yes, it's it's the first time that I have passed my luck check.
Succeeded.
Right.
Yeah.
So now your luck goes from a 14 to a 13?
No.
We only have
my
12.
luck-
12 to 11.
Yeah.
12 to 11. Yeah.
So why does it say greater success target 14?
Because he rolled a 4. Oh, I don't. Oh, because it's modified by his dex.
Gotcha.
Targets his dex.
Right, gotcha. Okay, so yes, so you move yourself out now to right here. Rudiger.
All right.
And the spider's attack misses.
So am I in the room as well?
Yeah, you pushed her out of the way, so the spider missed. Actually, no, you're over here.
Okay.
You pushed her out of the way. So now what happens is
Yes.
Combat.
another wee bit of the combat. There you go. Good job. You guys is like we never took a break. And I gotta roll for the bad guy. I got a 14. And look, Rudiger is so quick, he goes first.
Lothar hasn't rolled yet.
Oh, no. Lothar is not going first. Okay, Rudiger, this giant, slobbering, weird-looking spider. First of all, spiders the size of a cow aren't normal. And second of all, they don't look like that. So if they were, so it's quite freaky. But you guys have seen them and dealt with them before. You know they are poisonous, and the poison sucks. But they're usually pretty quick to dispatch. So what are you doing? I need to begin combat. I'm sorry. There you go. It helps if you start the combat round.
Yeah. Slash it, greatsword.
Alrighty. Do what you do, sir.
Is it targeted?
You should see. I see a blue dot on it, which is that your? Yeah, that's your color. When you target it, though, you remember you got to use that upper left-hand corner, that bullseye icon. So you click on the spider, and then you hit that bullseye. Let's see what his AC is. That you move it, and you hit exactly for 5 points of damage.
Can I roll another d12 because I have like a large weapon? I think I get a.
I thought that was only when you rolled the max.
Yeah.
No, I have a great weapon. I can roll. I think advantage on damage.
Advantage for damage or advantage to hit?
No, advantage for damage.
Really?
Think so.
Are you asking
Okay.
me? I don't think so.
Well,
but I don't know. Maybe.
I don't have my book here next to me, unfortunately.
I have my book here.
Yeah, let's check that real quick because that doesn't sound familiar. Is it a
It's just
special?
D12. There's no advantage to damage, unless you have a special stance or something you're using for great.
Well, I know he has the ability that if he rolls a 12 on his D12, he can add another die to it, right?
That's signature weapon. The two-hander adaptable fighting style allows you to use two-handed to gain advantage when rolling damage.
Yeah, that's the one.
Is that your default? Default? Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So it rolls it. So he can roll 2d12 and take the better of the two.
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled an
Nice.
So that's 10.
Yeah. So 10 points of damage. Wow. Well, you know the game. It says it right in the catchphrase, right? Low health, high damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you smack the living crap out of the spider. It recoils and hisses at you. You can see that viscous, like neon yellowish poison dripping from its fangs as they're, curling out at you. Its little palipeps are just, rolling. It can't wait to just think its fangs into you. But I believe your turn is done.
Yeah.
So hit next actor. Or next, Mr. Mavius. You want to cast a spell, don't you?
Oh, Mavius is going to rush up and stab it with his rapier. Yeah, buddy.
And unfortunately, a 15 hits. I hate you.
8 points.
Oh, how do you wish to end its life?
So he obviously did a nice little. Did you have an axe? That's what you're using. A great sword, probably. Yeah. So he slashed it pretty good, and it shifts. And then Mavius comes up and gets it behind the ear and rapiers it.
I didn't know spiders had ears, but that's okay.
Ear hole?
Ear hole. All right. And again, it drops to the ground, and it is beyond dead. Job well done, you murdering hobo bastards! You. Killing my poor spiders. They've done nothing to you. Of course, now the chanting is getting much louder.
I'm going to gesture to the door for Rothgar to open it. Or Rudigar to open it.
Okay. I will do that for her and move to the side. And while doing that, open the door for her, but I'm on the side.
Grab some cover for crossbowing. Yeah. Ooh, what's this?
It's weird. Okay. Who's opening the door?
I'm gonna open it for
All right.
Angie
If you
to go. Whatever
if
she
you
wants.
click on it, it should open the door.
All right.
There you go. You see. Here's what you see. This thing immediately. Oops, which one is it? Spins around and hisses at you, and it appears to be some sort of. It's humanoid with white hair. It appears to at one time have been a female, but it has like 4 legs. And then you see at the elbow, at each elbow is another forearm with like a 3-fingered hand. The normal arms are 5-fingered like a human being's, but then right at the elbow it splits off and there's another forearm with 3 fingers that are clawed, and it's got a vaguely female face. It's wearing rags like typical farmer's clothes that are kind of falling off, and it's a female shape. You can tell because it has lady lumps, and it's quite gross. And it is chanting, and it has a dagger in its hand. That Mavius, you recognize that dagger. You've seen it in the book.
Egads, woman, you look hideous. I shall name you Finger Elbows.
Finger elbows. And it hisses at you, and you can see that up on the altar is a child that is bound. It's bound by what looks like silk wrapping, for lack of a better word. And she hisses at you, and we will go into rounds right after this. She spins back around, and she raises the dagger. As she's feverishly enchanting this tone, this chant. But let's go ahead and get into combat. Let me get you guys in there too. Let me highlight all of you. Damn it. There we go. Whoa. Easy. There we go. And the giant spider is not in the combat. Alrighty. And now I will roll. Ooh. So the way this works, Angie, is let me get rid of this guy. See if I can make him disappear. I can't. The way this needs to work, Angie, is you get a round to go first. The child on the altar, you can hear it crying, "I want my mommy." Its voice is very hoarse and cracked, like it probably has been crying a lot. And she is raising the dagger, and you can see that it looks like there's some of that viscous yellow, like venom dripping from the dagger. And she's using both of her hands, her right hand, those 2 hands, both are holding the dagger, and she's chanting louder and louder, and the kid is screaming, and she's gonna, on her turn, she is going to bring that dagger down. You feel almost positive. So, Angie, what are you doing? You can't do anything until I begin the combat.
How far can I throw a light hammer?
I don't know. How far can you throw a light? Is it a light hammer or? You do have 2. You have a light hammer. Hobbs, you've got the book. I don't have the book handy. I think
Because I think it was 30 feet.
I think that sounds a
Maybe
little
throw
high.
it up to 25 feet.
25 feet. I will say that, because I think you're a little far away, but I would say that if you did a charge action, you might be able to go, what is it? How far is it? 60 feet? 40 feet?
Yeah, 60 feet.
60 feet, and then you could, if you're within range, you could try to throw the hammer.
You can throw farther than 25 feet, but you're at disadvantage, I think, once you get past that. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So if I charge, how far can I get? Can I bodily rush her?
No, you have the measurement tool there, so measure it out. You can get 60 feet. Oh, she is 55 feet away. So, you...
Yeah, she's gonna... Angie is raged.
Right?
Angie is going to... Go ahead and play the noise. I know you want to.
What are you talking about? You wound me. I'm almost... Go on my throat. I apologize. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, she's just gonna body slam her face down on the floor with her body.
No, well, you'll make an attack, and yeah, you just have to go right in front of her. So you don't have.
So
to
you could try. They also have martial exploits, right?
Yeah. So you would go there. Yeah, and tell us about martial exploits.
Okay. Yeah, so martial exploit is basically adding narrative to your attack. In order to succeed, you have to do... So there's two differences, minor and major. Minor is like a temporary exploit, which could be like disarm someone, throw sand in their eyes to blind them, but only to last one round. But if you want it to be permanent, or you want to try and do something else stronger, then that shifts it into a major exploit, which would be like lopping off, a stinger of a scorpion's tail or something. In a minor exploit, all you'd have to do is make an attack, do damage, and then sometimes you may like do an opposed roll to see if it succeeds. It's all about whatever the narrative is and what what you're trying to do.
Basically, I just want to get her. I'm coming in. I want to get her.
Make her prone.
Yeah, knock her ass out or down.
Yeah, so you want to knock her down. So then maybe oppose strength check or whatever you want to do, or maybe they just make a dex check, and if they're successful, they don't get knocked down, but they'd still take the damage of getting hit. So you just have to decide however much it would be.
Yeah, you could say you run in with your big hammer and you swing at her feet to knock her feet out from underneath her. She can make a dex save. Even if she makes the save, though, she still takes the damage. And remember, low fantasy gaming is all about high damage, low health. So as you saw with everything else, you guys have been pretty much one-shotting stuff, or within one or two hits. Now the flip side is
playing baseball.
Okay. All right, so
it might just be a dex check as opposed to a dex save. Just because
I think it would be a dex check, yeah.
Yeah, instead of a save, because they don't usually cause saves because those are harder.
And she's got to dodge.
Right.
Yeah, if you hit, then she still takes damage. Probably she just doesn't go prone. It's up to you. You got to hit and do damage.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. So make your attack roll. Wait, I'm going to say you're swinging for her feet.
17.
A 17. I'm pretty sure that's gonna. Yeah, that hits. Damn you.
Barbarian.
Yeah, and she takes 9 damage.
Yep.
Alrighty. Alrighty. And she needs to make a dex save. So she has a +3 to that. So I will do 1, 2, 3, and I will roll a d20.
So you just want to roll under the dex. That's all you have to do.
Oh, that's right. So I don't need to add the +3.
No, you just roll under dex.
I lost my mouse. Where'd my mouse go? Hello, there it is. Nope, that's somebody else's. Oop. There it is. That was crazy. Crazy, I tell you, crazy. So, here we go. Oh. Shh. Ding. Alright, everybody stop. There we go. Okay. You guys are moving all your mouses or mises around. Dex. She rolled under her dex. So she does not go down.
But she still has the massive hammer slamming into her.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and she took the damage. Who's pinging?
That was me. Sorry.
So she is still up.
I'm assuming at this point, however, she's no longer concerned about bringing the knife down on that kid.
If she was human, you might be right, but we won't know until it's her.
I'm close enough to do a rescue.
Oh, this is true.
That's true. So are you ending your turn? You've moved and you've attacked. So yeah, it's now her turn. She brings the dagger down into the sternum of the child. But you can burn a luck point and try to make a rescue. If everybody agrees, which I'm assuming everybody's going to agree, you're going to have to tell me how you're going to do that, though.
As she goes to bring it down, I want to use my hammer that I just hit her in the side with to wrap around her and suplex her over my head to behind me with strength.
So you probably wouldn't be able to attack her. You can move the kid out of the way. Usually is what they would say.
Move her, I have to move the kid.
Yeah, because it's not like an attack, right? You're trying to save the...
Okay, then I'm going to snatch the kid away.
All right.
Just reach out and go, yoink!
Yoink!
Actually, no, I've got a better idea. I'm going to use my hammer to shove the kid away towards the back of the altar.
I got an idea. Bring your hammer down upon the kid's head.
How about no?
If you kill the kid before she kills the kid, right? Isn't that no? I guess okay. Maybe I could be very dark. All right. So you're trying to use your hammer to push the kid off the altar.
Yes.
So that her dagger swings in. Yes, there is enough room behind the altar that you could probably get away with that. So you spend a luck point, right?
Yeah,
No.
I'm rolling it.
Oh no, you don't spend it yet. You just do the. So this would probably be again a dex check. Well, would it be dex or strength?
So she has to make a dex check first
To see
get
if she
there.
can even.
Yeah, to
Right.
get there.
All right, so make your.
That's a success.
All right. And so
damn, I
now
hate
a luck roll modified
No.
by whatever
Okay,
you want it to be.
Or dex, or what?
I would say strength because you're using your strength to push the child off.
So that's a failure.
No.
You can use
But
a
you can
reroll
Wait,
Yeah.
why is it a... Never mind.
because you have to be under a 14.
Yeah, you rolled a
I'm going to
16.
use a reroll.
You got to be running out of points, huh?
We only get one reroll too for each action.
Yeah, so you can't
This
use
is it right
multiple. Yeah, yeah.
there. Oh.
Ah!
I hate you all. So you were able to slide next to her. I'm going to move you. You're able to slide over here, and you do your hammer, and you put right as she brings the dagger down, and the dagger hits.
Break the dagger.
No, the dagger doesn't break, but you do see a spark as it comes down vehemently with that dagger, and kind of the dagger sinks maybe 4 or 5 centimeters into the stone desk or altar, and you can see there's some sort of book there on the altar, and there's some incense, and this was some sort of foul ritual. Just glancing at the book, it makes your eyes hurt. Strangely enough, it looks a lot like the book that Mavius has. And she spins around at you because it's still her turn. Oh, let me see. She spins around at you and hisses, and she tries to plunge that dagger deep into you because she's not happy with you. And I have you targeted already, so... Ooh, pretty sure 21 hits. And 9 points of damage.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't get a 19 though, did I? No. Oh, on a 19 plus. Oh, but it's got to be a natural 19, right?
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it says on a 19 plus.
No, it's a natural 19 or
It
natural.
isn't. Yeah, I think everything says natural 19. Okay, damn it. She has a nasty ability, but alright. So that ends her turn. Mr. Mavius the Wise.
The Wise? What the heck?
That was, I know, right? Mavius the Cruel?
Yeah, maybe
Set this bitch on fire.
Maybe it's the stinky.
Mavius the Sticky. I didn't go there. I didn't.
Not anymore. I'm cleaned up. You guys forced that
That's right.
on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to fire my crossbow at her.
Now she is in melee combat with somebody else.
Yeah, I don't
Do you have...
Maybe it doesn't usually care about that.
Oh, okay. Well, it's...
Angie'll be fine. I think what I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to cast a spell.
Yes! What spell are you going to cast?
I lost my character sheet.
You know, if Angie dies, I'm gonna make something bigger, nastier, meaner, right?
Good. I don't know.
Hey, Angie, don't you have a little damage on you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been knocking it down.
Oh, I believe you.
So I'm going to heat metal on the tip of my crossbow.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's your second spell. So the DDM die goes to a 2, correct?
I haven't rolled it yet, yeah, so it's already going to be a 2. Yeah, 14, so now it bounced to a 3.
All right, because it starts at 1 and you cast your first spell, it goes to 2. Now you've cast the second spell, so the DDM is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. But you succeeded, so no adverse effects.
Okay.
And then basically turns no luck
Red
save
hot.
permitted. A creature touching the object suffers 2d8 damage each round the object sheds dim light. So you're basically turning her into a torch.
Well, I did it on my crossbow bolt because it has to be metal.
Right.
I don't see any metal
Right.
in her, and then I'm going to fire it into her, so she's stuck with it inside of her.
So she's going to at least get the 2d8 extra. That's extra damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So target her and shoot.
All right.
You're in range, right?
Yep.
Now, you don't have any of those feats that he has,
No.
because that's a failure.
Yeah, it's a miss. So now you'd
All
roll 33% chance of hitting
Hitting
other
her.
person.
I roll it, right?
If you want to. It's up to you. I don't care.
I'll roll it. Oop. So I rolled a 51, so it would be 33 or less, right?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, so it misses. So the arrow just plinks off into the stone somewhere, and you lose a crossbow bolt.
Yeah, and a spell, really. Unless.
And because it says, yeah. So, well, you can always cast it again next time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and end your turn, and Redigar will be up.
Yeah, Rudiger's had enough of this lady. He's gonna charge and try to decapitate her using a major
Okay.
So he will charge, and I think he could make it.
Yeah, it was like 55 feet away for her.
So
And
she's
you're
a boss monster. Some boss monsters are immune to exploits, too.
actually, she is a boss monster. I'm sorry. So What is that? That means he can't do the. He could still charge and make an attack. Yes.
Right. You just can't automatically decapitate.
Right.
But I can injure them in any way, right?
Yeah, it's still you still make your normal attack. It's just she's not a mook. She's a boss.
Then what I'm gonna try is to slash at the arm that holds the dagger.
That's the arm furthest away from you because she's turned right now with her left side facing you.
Okay.
You can still basically just hit her.
Yeah.
You're kind of in a catch-22.
Yeah.
That is 20.
That's a fucking hit though.
Yeah, and
Right? Yeah. They weren't joking when they said low AC, high damage, were they?
Mm-mm.
6 points of damage?
No, it's 8 because I rolled twice every time.
Oh, okay. And you're taking the.
It's always a +2. He got a 6 both times.
Right. So it didn't do him any good. So an extra 8. There we go. I have to do math. It hurts. Alrighty. So go ahead and end your turn, sir. Yeah, so you slash at her, and again, it doesn't bleed. It's this yellow viscous fluid that has replaced her blood. I believe Lothar is up.
So for all the GMs out there, if you're worried that anyone can just decapitate any of your monsters at any time with a major exploit, they can't because they have to have less hit dice than the adventurer's level.
Right.
In order for the major exploit to instantly kill or incapacitate them permanently. So like she could cut off an arm or something like that, but you can't kill them instantly unless they're already beat up quite a bit.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, she's a 7-hit die creature.
So Lothar is going to move in a little bit closer so that there's no chance of anything blocking his way, and then put an arrow in her.
Sounds good. Move yourself. And I assume you're well within range.
Oh yeah, I've got 300 feet on this thing.
Oh jeez. So you can target her, and you don't care if other people are in melee with her because you're
I'm right here. And
yeah. He's basically Legolas. Ooh, it's a dirty 20, huh? That is a hit.
Dirty 20, but kind of a wimpy roll.
What? That's your damage 3?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Man. Okay. You hit her. She, this arrow sticking out of her shoulder, and she's like, she's hissing, and she's still chanting, by the way, though.
Well, she just needs to stop that.
She does. And if you're done, you can end your turn. Angie, you're up, my dear.
I'm gonna smash her with my hammer.
Kind of a one-trick pony, right?
I'm a barbarian. That's what we do. We smash
That's right.
things with our hammer.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. Do you growl at her or yell or anything?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Oh, that's a 20. I'm looking at the damage. I'm like, oops. Ouch. Yeah, that's a hit.
Hit for 21. 21 hit, 10 damage.
Oh, that's nasty. It's not nice. What'd I ever do to you? Oh, yeah, I tried to eat you.
And tried to eat me.
Alright, if you're done, go ahead and end your turn. Alrighty. So she literally, on her turn, jumps to here and tries to stab, as she's still chanting, the little girl. I believe you guys can try
Save.
a save exploit. Yes.
Well, do they get attacks of opportunity when she jumps away?
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Does everybody get that option, or is it only for certain? I don't remember.
No, I think it's
If
just
you're
the ones that are close.
In melee with her.
Yeah.
So I guess Angie and Redigar can get some attacks of opportunity.
I don't know if that's what they're called in this game, but something like
No, it's something to that effect. I just thought that it was only certain, like I think Rudigar or maybe even Angie get it. I wasn't. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't. Like I said, I don't have the rule book, and it's not baked into the game because of copyright reasons.
All right. Can we make the roll now?
Well, I think Hobbs is looking in the book real quick.
I'm positive you get it. I just don't remember what it's called.
I think it is an attack or opportunity of attack or something they call it. So yeah, go ahead. We'll just say you can. So you guys each get an attack on her. As she literally jumps, because remember she's got 4 legs.
It's called a free attack, I think.
Not with that though. Oh wait, that's a 26.
It's a natural 20, which usually means max damage.
Is it a natural 20?
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, 20. A nat 20. Look at you. And what's the damage? It's a 12 plus 3, so that would be 15, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
15. Wow, look at you. All right. And Redigar?
Is she targeted?
I don't know. You tell me, dude. I can't see everything.
All right.
Well, I have the monsters screen up, so that's a miss.
Can I do a reroll on that?
Not on attacks.
Yeah.
She's not dead yet.
Free attack.
Not quite dead yet.
I'm not quite. Bring out she dead. All right, so she takes your hit. Rudigar swings and misses, just barely, I might add. And she plunges the dagger. Well, I still have to. Well, she's prone and tied up, so she plunges the dagger into the girl.
Oh God.
And the
So
girl. So what?
We're stealing the girl.
But at which point?
Rothgar has a chance to do a rescue. He hasn't done one yet.
Does he have any luck points left?
Yes, I believe. I think I have 11.
No. No, you're. Well, yeah. Is it luck points or no? What am I thinking?
Yeah, it's luck.
Yeah, it's luck. So you have 11.
Didn't you use some? They go down each time.
And
Yeah, I basically rolled higher most of the time. If you remember, it's only one time that I made it.
For rescues, you don't actually spend luck points or anything. The GM decides that it's possible. You make the dex check to move into position, and then you make a luck check based on whatever attribute goes along with the narrative of what it is you're trying to do, and then it just works. There's no
as long as you make
time you actually spend luck is if you make that luck check.
Right, if you actually spend the luck to reroll, basically. Or no, if you make the check,
it automatically goes down like normal.
Right. Okay.
So
now, I thought I read something about it when you do a save exploit here. Does everybody's luck go down by 1?
Nope.
No, it's just yours.
Only
Just
when
the
you
first time.
successfully make a luck check, then your luck goes down 1.
Right.
That's why, sometimes when you start the game, you may not want to give everyone their full luck because we have a bunch of them then. But it's up to you what kind of game you want to have.
Yeah, but in this case, you guys had a couple of weeks of downtime, so I would assume. I do believe the book says it refreshes after a long rest. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's like a major rest or something.
Yeah, and you guys had like 3 weeks because you've been
per
reading.
long rest.
Yeah. Oh, 1 point per long rest.
But a long rest is what, 4 days, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
D8 days. It's up to you, obviously. Whatever you want.
Yeah, I would say you guys have them all. It's the stories, the narratives here. All right. Well, Rudiger, if you're going to try, explain to me how you're going to try to keep this dagger from being plunged into this little girl's immortal soul.
Mm.
I think I'll try to get myself between the girl and that lady with the dagger. That's what I would do.
Oh, excellent. All righty. Now you realize if you do that, she's going to hit you. She still has to make an attack roll, though. So she may miss. So, okay, I like that. That actually sounds good. So go ahead and make the roll. So it's going to be a dex, right? Because you're trying to jump.
Yep.
You're diving. Yeah. So make your dex.
Pass.
That's a
Great
critical
success.
Great success. All right, so we move you from here to here.
All right.
And then now, so you've succeeded. So does he have to make another save? Or
Yeah, it's the luck check.
Now it's the luck check. If it succeeds, your luck goes down by 1.
Modified by.
At the GM's discretion. So
Yeah, this would be just a straight luck save. I don't see how it would be modified by anything.
I'm trying to push myself in there. Maybe.
Well, you've already made the dex check, so that was the modify.
Right.
So you're able to clear the distance, and
Oh,
no. Ah, you son of a biscuit. All right. Well, unfortunately, then she's going to target you. So maybe not so unfortunate. Maybe that was a good thing. So she attacks you with her dagger.
Missing.
Does this 14 miss you?
Yeah.
Really? What's your AC?
17.
It's got like plate armor on or something, yeah.
Oh, Nikes.
Yeah, 15 missed before, 14 misses this time.
Yeah. Son of a biscuit. Is there any way I can give myself 2 attacks?
You can probably do whatever you want.
That's true, but that wouldn't be fair. All right, there, Mavius. Mavius, you see, first Angie ran in there and used her hammer to push the little girl off the altar, and this thing was pissed, and then she took a free hit, basically jumped up on the altar very nimbly, I might add, and brought that dagger down to stab the little girl, and Rudiger actually dived on top of her, and luckily she missed. The dagger kind of slid off of his armor and didn't find purchase, so she wasn't able to stab him. And she looks extremely frustrated now. The chant now is just a scream. She's just screaming these words. You don't know what they are because your spell is not up. But it sounds, you have a faint memory of the words that you read, and you hear some of them in this chant. So you have to assume that it's not good, whatever it is that she's screaming. And again, the dagger is still kind of glowing with that. It looks like venom on it, or some fluid. But it whatever, you can assume that being stabbed with that dagger is not a good thing. And it is your turn.
Yeah, so Mavius runs up there and reloads his crossbow. Not too exciting.
So that is the end of your turn. Rudiger, you are up.
Question. Is it possible to use my greatsword and cut those chains off that girl or whatever is tying her?
It would take your full turn to do that.
Then I think that's what I would want to do.
Okay.
Give the girl
go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Strength check, right?
Yeah, because it's not. Oh,
can I reroll?
Reroll pool.
All right, then I'm gonna roll.
And you should be out
there you
now.
Yes.
That's great success.
That's a great
My
success.
last.
So yeah, you get your sword under there, and you realize this is not chain. It's not. It's like really thick spider silk. But you're able to angle the sword in such a way that you cut it. The girl is still screaming, but the look in her eyes is just pure terror, and she is, she's not moving. She's wiggling, but she's and she's in panic. She is just frozen with fear, basically, as she's looking up at this thing standing above her with four legs and coarse, spiky hair sticking out all over her, and dripping this venom out of her mandibles, and this big, gnarly looking dagger. That's almost the size of a short sword, by the way. And got all these weird runes and stuff on it, because you're right there. I mean, you're standing below her, trying to get this little girl out. But yeah, you managed to cut the binds, and that is your turn. Go ahead and hit the next button, and it'll be Lothar.
All right. He's going to take another shot at her. And he's going to use his sharpshooter ability and make a perception check. And if he succeeds and he does damage, it's a critical hit.
Ooh, excellent. All right. So you have to make a perception check first. Oh,
And he makes it.
damn you. Okay. So now you roll to hit.
Oh.
Oh, that's not
Not
good.
happy.
But you can't now. You can't. You could use a reroll pool to reroll your attack, or no? It's only for ability checks and skills.
It's pretty much only for like saves.
Right.
And skills.
And skills. Yeah.
Yeah. So now is that a one-time only ability that you just use?
Once per round.
Once per round. Look at you like a pimp. All right. So your arrow clangs off the back wall, shatters.
It still uses so you can do it so many times per session, though, because it's one of your ranger capabilities.
Right.
Yeah, it's ranger craft.
Yeah.
Right.
You get
but you have so many uses.
Yep.
Yeah, one per level.
Plus your
all right.
or something or other.
Yeah, whatever his ranger ability, probably wisdom. I don't know, or dex.
First level, the ranger knows a number. Oh, abilities is I think per level. Yeah. One use per level, yep.
Yeah, so I have 2 left.
Yeah. So go ahead and hit next actor if you're done. Now, Angie, the problem is Lothar's or Rudigar's in your way, so you're going to have to move.
I am going to use my offhand to reach out, grab hold of the girl, and yank her off the altar to where she's behind me.
Okay, that would be. You'd have to use a little bit of movement, though, because you got the altar between you, and it's a big altar. But she's on the back side of the altar, basically. Yeah, that is not a problem. You can do that. So, yeah, you're able to move and then move back. Well, you can't. Yeah, you move there, and you yank her to, I would assume...
Behind me.
Yeah, like right here.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So that is your turn?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and...
Stole the baby!
Son of the baby. Alrighty, so she will target Rudigar.
Yes.
And she will attempt to stab at thee.
Ooh.
Oh, I think that's a hit. It's not a critical, though.
No.
And she will do 7 points of damage. And she's quite mad. Very mad at you. Very mad. Maybe his crossbow is loaded. You see her plunge that dagger into the upper shoulder of Rudigar, and he screams in pain, grits his teeth.
Ow.
and you see some of that viscous stuff flowing into the wound. May have repercussions later for Angie and Radigar, as they've both been wounded by that dagger.
Let's finish this guy off. Oh no! Now see if I hit one of the Rudigar.
Oh, or Angie, right?
Is she in melee? She's not melee right now, right?
Oh no, she's not in melee.
melee.
Alrighty, so let's see.
Oh,
Oh man! Ah, damn it! All right, next, Rudigar, you're up. Soon
Hey,
as
Rudiger,
maybe it's
yeah, he's gonna try to
I have to.
No.
Sorry.
take her out.
okay. Gonna take her out? You gonna take her to a movie and dinner, or
Buy her flowers.
buy her flowers? Ask her dad if he can have her hand in marriage. I mean, what do you mean here?
Yeah, he's gonna try to kill her.
She's so hot. He knows he's gonna try to kill her. I'm gonna kill her with love. I believe that's a miss, sir.
All right.
It was a good try. All right, next actor, Lothar, you're up again. Are you gonna try your ranger?
Yeah, we're gonna try it again.
All right.
See if I can get this to work at least once today. That'll do for perk.
So you made your perception check. Oh,
There we go.
that's a hit. And so what happens now? It becomes a critical.
Which is max.
Max damage. So 1d8. So 10
Yeah,
points
so
of
it's 10
damage.
points of damage.
Ow. I really don't like you guys.
Is she dead yet?
No, she's not.
You're killing me, Smalls.
No, you're killing her. She's a boss monster.
It's midnight.
No, it's 10:57.
No, it's midnight.
Oh yeah.
It's midnight for me.
Oh yeah. I promise you won't turn into a pumpkin. Lothar, end your turn. Angie, so you've got the little girl behind you. You've got crazy spider cultist lady boss in front of you. Radigar is desperately trying to not be stabbed again, swinging his sword wildly. Unfortunately, he's been missing, and she's got a couple arrows sticking out of her. And she looks pretty ragged though. She doesn't look very happy.
Is she staggered?
She is, yes, but she's immune to staggered.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, just saying she's half, right?
Yeah, she's below half. Yeah, she's at least. Yeah, so Angie, you would have to move around. You can't move through. So, but you have enough movement to get over there. So. So you move there. Yeah, there you go. Space bar. Hit, and if you, yeah, there you go. And you could attack her from there.
I would like to note that so that you're aware, the little girl is on my back. And now I'm going to smack her.
You're going to smack the little girl? That's not very nice.
No, I'm going to smack the thing that was trying to stab the little girl. I'm just making it clear that the little girl's on my back so we don't have this, oh, I'm going to jump over here. And no, she got to attack me to get the little girl.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So the little girl is feverishly holding.
Oh, so
ooh, it's a natural one. Okay, now in my world, because I love it when players critically fumble, will you please make me a dex check, a dex save, or luck dex save?
Okay, now which is it?
You're gonna make a luck dex save, and you really don't want to fail this.
Yeah, no, I found it.
Have a reroll die.
Does she have any left?
She does.
Oh, well, it's up to her if she wants to use it. I think that's probably her last one, though.
Yep.
Are you going to use it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn you. take all my fun away. Alrighty, so you can re-roll.
Here you
So that is a success. You just barely managed, with all the combat, the sweat, and the rage. You almost let your hammer slip out of your hands, but you managed to hold on to the very end of it and readjust your grip. But unfortunately, you have missed. Your turn is over.
go. So in low fantasy gaming, when you roll a 1 on an attack, they get a counter attack usually. That's what they do
right.
in these rules. So either way is
Right.
cool.
Yeah. She will take that counter attack on
Her turn.
the on the Angie. Yeah. She will strike. Ooh, I believe, does a 17 hit you, Angie?
Yes.
Oh, but I can't get a decent damage roll to save my life. So 6 more points of damage.
And he's staggered.
You are staggered. All right, now Hobbs, remind me, or Josh, staggered. You get 1 action. You lose.
It doesn't
Right.
mean anything unless you have something specific that
That affects staggered.
Yeah, like some
Gotcha.
monsters will be able will do things differently.
Right.
Some
Right.
characters can do something different when they're staggered. So
Right.
it's just
So-
a status.
Yeah, I would imagine the barbarian doesn't really get affected by it too much.
Like I've got a special ability that when I'm staggered, my luck saves do something different.
Nice. All right, Mavius.
All right, so Mavius is now done shooting his crossbow bolt, and he'll rush in to attack.
Oh, look at you cheating. 17. Damn.
2 points.
It would be funny if that was what killed her.
I was trying.
Yeah. But now you're there.
That's right.
Alrighty, so she takes the damage. Rudiger.
Yeah, Rudiger's going to try to kill this lady.
Lady is such a strong word.
This evil hag, whatever she is.
Yeah. Ooh.
Almost a 20.
And
But again, with the... No, you can
A
roll
D12.
another D12, yeah.
Sorry.
So you're obviously going to take the second one, which would be 8 points of damage, right? Because you get a +2.
Yeah.
All right. So as you, Angie, what you see is she's rearing back again with this dagger as she looks at you, and it's you get the sense, because she has multiple eyes, that she's not looking at you, she's looking at the girl. And as she raises back with the dagger, all of a sudden you see through her sternum, you see the point of Rudiger's sword come through. With, again, that viscous, yellowish, greenish fluid on it. And she screams this ear-piercing scream. And she looks at Mavius, and you see that all the eyes focus on Mavius, and she points to him, and with her dying breath she says, "Our matron will have you, concubine," and she slumps to the ground. And again, spiders start crawling out of the body, and they disappear into the darkness. And the only sound you hear, the chanting slowly fades. Like, even though she's dead, the chanting's still going on for just a second. And then the chanting fades, and all you hear is the sobs of the little girl. And you have vanquished Morgraine, the Vain.
Insane.
In the membrane. Oops, I see chatting. Josh, you are so wrong. Hobbs is Arachne's Gigolo.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting paid, so.
There's some perks. So that will the camera fades out as the heroes lick their wounds. I need Nasser and Joanne to remember that they were wounded by a ceremonial dagger, and we will talk about that. So Foundry. So that's the end, right? There will fade to black, and because it is getting late, but I do want to get a little bit of feedback. How did everything? Did you like the lighting and everything on Foundry? Did it work for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool aspects to it for sure.
I must have not. I don't know what I did, but the lighting effect obviously is pretty cool. You can see the lights flickering. I hope in that main chamber.
Yeah, you can. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. And I was able to add the doors while you guys were moving around in the earlier part of it. So that part was kind of neat. And it has a tool where you can go in and make all the walls, and that's why the lighting would have been pertinent. But there was enough torches in there that nobody would have been in total blackness, which is why you could kind of see. But you weren't supposed to see the monsters because the doors and the walls would have blocked line of sight. So minor little mistake there, but still pretty cool nonetheless. You guys did great. I mean, we had played in a couple of 2 weeks. So that part was cool. And obviously now there's something weird going on with Mavius and the Cult of Arachne. Oh, and you may, I'm assuming, and say if I'm wrong, but I would imagine that Mavius would go look at the book on the altar.
Oh, for sure. And check out this dagger, my man.
Oh, the dagger. The dagger is still dripping this weird venom. Even though it's clattered to the ground. And for you, it would be the size of a short sword.
Right. Let's do this let's do this in the chat and the Discord. I think Joanne is going to fall asleep, and I'd feel bad if she fell off the camera.
That would be bad.
Fell off the camera. I'm just sleepy.
I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy, as my son says. I'm sleepy, Daddy. So cool. I hope you guys had a good time. That was fun for me. And I got to put my giant big ass TV to use, and it was really nice because I can see you all nice and clear. And the map was pretty cool. I don't know if it's the TV interface, but I had a little lag on my end. Like my mouse was not playing nice. But I'm not quite sure what the issue was there. I don't know if it's just Bluetooth, and I don't know. But I feel that on my end, Foundry, the monsters, everything worked, all the abilities. They are still making improvements to low fantasy gaming. They've made some more improvements on Low Life 2090 as well for the Foundry rule set. So Joanne and Josh. Nasser, were you playing in the Low Life game or no?
No, I wasn't playing in that one.
So for Joanne and Josh, we will be jumping back into that maybe next Saturday, hopefully, if time permits, because the new playtest document is out, and I'd like to give it a whirl. So hopefully you guys are down for that. And Hobbs, as always, we'll game again on Saturday. When's the next Cursed Axe episode?
Tomorrow morning. 9 hours.
All right. So we'll wrap it up there. I hope you guys all had a good time. You are now level 4, by the way.
All righty.
And it's more just so we can get a feel for the mechanics and how they work. And people at home that are watching can get an idea for it. So hope that goes well for everybody. And feel free. I'll open up the server tomorrow morning. Then people can jump. I believe you can get in even when it's down. If you go to that URL and you can adjust, you can only play with your character. I don't think you can do anything else. So those that have time or whatever, try it. Let me know for sure. I'm not playing in any games on Foundry as a player, so I don't know how it works on your side. and this is the first game I've run on the Forge, which is the hosting service. So I think it went quite well. I think you guys did a great job, and I enjoy it very much. Hobbs, send us the link when you upload it to YouTube, and I will post it on my channel as well. And thanks everybody for your attention and your awesomeness. You guys had some amazing rolls. I rolled like crap, and I wanted to so kill one of you with the dagger. I'm not saying the dagger does anything, but well, we all know. Peace, love, and hair grease. Everybody out there for watching, thank you so much. Like and subscribe to Hobbs's channel. He's done a great favor to host, and like and subscribe to Mr. Mean, and also to Angie's Citadel. They do great reviews, and they've got a lot of cool stuff coming up and some cool reviews on their site. They also have an awesome review of Low Fantasy Gaming up there right now, so go check it out. So until we do this again next time, peace, love, and hair grease, and everyone have a great night.